Hi, thanks for watching another episode. I'm Josh Hannish with 329. Today, SEO is being changed by AI, not just in how it is used, but where to actually go when you're searching for something. And I gave this presentation at Folsom Lake College last week to a whole room full of college students, and it was so much fun, and I loved every minute of it. The energy was great. And I was talking to them about how in the early 2000s, I remember when to Google something was like an exciting term because it just got added to Webster's dictionary. And I feel like, and I'm going to make a bold prediction, that is going to go away. And in replacement of that is going to be the verb to chat something or to ask ChatGPT or whatever AI that you're using. More people are not only seeing AI search results in the traditional search areas like Google and Bing, but they are actually bypassing those platforms and using the AI tools that we have to search directly for what it is that they need help with. And to give you an idea of what I mean, I'm going to pull up my ChatGPT, and basically I'm just going to type in what is or who is the best web developer in Sacramento, which is what someone might type in when they're looking to work with a web developer. And let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Shows you the sources. Oh, we're first. Mojo Media Web Design, Capital Tech Solution. Bobby's got a great company at Capital Tech Solutions. So this is how they can rank web development agencies in Sacramento. And then it has the source right here. Notice it is sourcing our website, and I'll get more into that later. Notice that Capital Tech Solutions, that's sourcing their website. This company is sourced from a different website. It's not their own. So people are going to search for what they need help with or how to do something in AI and bypassing Google. But like I said, some people will see AI search results in Google. And so I'm going to tell you how you can rank not just really high in Google search results, but how you can rank high like we are in ChatGPT. It's a little bit different than what you're used to, but I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to actually make that happen. And if you need any help, obviously we're here to help you with any of that. But first, I'm going to jump into the presentation. So here is the presentation that I used. So this is the first slide. What happens to SEO, and Google isn't the only one making recommendations. So I already showed you that. I did who is the best web developer in Sacramento. We came up with a bunch of other companies. Sometimes in ChatGPT, a map will come up. So if you type in, like, actually, let's try this. Let's go here. Let's go back to this. And let's say, who is the best web design agency in Sacramento? So instead of developer, we said design agency. Awesome. Capital Tech Solutions is first. We're second. Then these other companies are next. But it still doesn't have the map up, which when you do this, you will see a map sometimes. And sometimes you'll see this list. So like, let's change it up from web design. Let's see, best plumbers in Sacramento. There we go. There's the map. So you'll notice that there's these different companies all around Sacramento that show up on this map with directions, website, and a place to call. That's crazy because basically what's happening is ChatGPT is allowing you to basically do what you can do in Google without having to go to the website. We don't need to go to Armstrong Plumbing Incorporated to get directions, go to their website, or call them. More and more traffic is coming from AI tools. So basically what that means is you need to make sure that your website is ranking so that these AI tools will pick it up. Luckily, well, I'll get into that in a second. So I've already talked about this. The shift is already happening. More people are using AI tools to find the services and the companies they want to work with and the services that they need. And it is giving rise to the zero-click answers. So I did a webinar a couple months ago on zero-click SEO, which means that you can get 99% of what you need right from Google. So you don't need to go to the website of the company that you are looking for. Or if you don't know what company you're looking for, let's say you type in best web designers or best web developers or best marketing agency in Sacramento, those results will pop up and you'll be able to see reviews. You can be able to call them. You'll be able to book an appointment all right from Google. You do not have to go to the website, which means it is a zero-click answer or zero-click SEO. So that was phase one, and that's been happening for years. Internet traffic to websites has been going down because of that. That doesn't mean that internet traffic is down. It means that websites are being used less and less. What's interesting about that, though, is that even though websites are being used less and less, the websites are becoming more and more important because a website is where you control your SEO. If your website is strong for SEO, then it's going to rank well on Google, and you will get more clicks and calls from those search results, even if no one visits your website. Now we are seeing a shift to where people are not going to Google. Just like I said, I think that verb is going to change. People are going right into their AI tools like ChatGPT, and they are looking for AI to answer their questions. And they're asking more complex questions, which changes how you need to optimize your site for SEO. Talk about that in a little bit. So here's a simple breakdown of how AI tools answer your questions. So they look across different sources. They look at the authority and the consistency, and they look at your brand recognition, which are like reviews, or how well your brand is interlinked or backlinked across the internet. It puts all those together, spits it out in the AI reasoning engine. So the old mindset was keywords plus backlinks plus XYZ, you name it. That was how you got your rankings. Some people thought it was like how many pages you had that covered a certain service, or there's lots of theories out there that I could get into, like keyword stuffing, which you should never do because you'll get blacklisted. The new reality is that AI values clarity, context, brand trust, and semantic relevance. Now, semantic relevance is literally how well can a human understand the content that you wrote. And chances are, actually it's not chances, it is for sure, if a human can understand it, then an AI can understand it. And that's where the shift is coming, is that you basically need to start creating content that is easy to digest for humans, because that means it will be easy for AI to digest. And I love this next part. It says you can't game an AI that's read the whole internet, meaning there are no tricks to this. Like, I can't tell you how many marketing agencies I see or I get emails from talking about like all these gimmicks and tricks around like outranking on SEO, like rank higher than all your competitors. We guarantee results in 30 days, which first of all, if someone's guaranteeing results in 30 days, that's just not going to happen. The other thing is it takes quality content to rank high in SEO and on AI. So here's a quick checklist that you can use to help with your search results, or like your search ranking on search and in ChatGPT. So, and when I say search, I mean like the Google Gemini results, not normal search results. So third-party mentions are great. Podcasts, news organizations, referral relationships. Again, the second one, just well-structured content, lists, numbered lists, bulleted lists. Those are really good. Chunks of content. And then use natural conversational language. Just be clear. You just need to be clear. People will appreciate that, and AI will appreciate that. So semantic search. So semantic is not just how you talk about an idea, but how you tie it together. So I just got done writing a blog around SaaS brand differentiation, and that had a main blog with supporting blogs underneath it. And I wrote that with this in mind. So you need to cover all the different ideas that the user may be interacting or needs to interact with your content. They need keywords, they need topics, they need context, they need meaning, they need an idea or ideas, they need good content, and it should be clustered. So when you are looking at your content, that last bullet is really important. It says, stop optimizing pages, start optimizing understanding. Optimizing pages is great. And I shouldn't say stop optimizing pages. It should say go beyond optimizing pages, or don't stop at optimizing pages, because the pages themselves are important, but what's even more important is connecting the understanding for individuals and AI. So if you wrote a blog about, I'm going to use a really simple example, baking bread. Well, you know what goes well with baking bread? Fresh homemade butter. So you would have a link going to the butter recipe and the butter going to the bread. And then it would be like, maybe you want an exercise blog because of you're eating all this fresh bread and butter. You might want to exercise to keep the extra weight off. And those would all be interlinked together. That's semantic. You were trying to think about what would be all the information that someone would need if they were researching this topic or looking for your services. Experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trust. That's something that has been around for a really long time. It's not going away. And if you see where I'm going with this, I'm saying basically the same thing over and over again, which is you just need quality content. You're not going to game the system. And when you are making quality content, make sure that you are thinking about how things interconnect with one another. Okay, so if you want to rank high in AI search results, you also need third-party links. So podcast guesting is great, industry interviews. So if you can get cited in an industry publication or a contributor article, and then getting your company named in listicles or comparison sites, those are probably not, the ROI on those will be the least. Focus on the top three. The last one, you really don't, you could do it or not do it, and you'd be fine. So it's something that's like a base, but it's not a must, and it's not going to tip the scale one way or another. It's just good practice. And that last part is very, very important. AI doesn't just crawl content, it connects the dots, going back to the semantic part of content creation for AI. So the other part, this gets more technical. So you'll need someone that knows what's going on in terms of how to structure a website. So when we build websites for clients, or we're doing SEO optimization for clients, we make sure that the page has the right schema. So you need to work with someone that knows schema for websites to make sure that your website and the pages that are underneath it are all the right schema, so that everything is getting read properly by AI and the bots. So I don't want to get into the technical nature of schema, but it's basically like the framework for your website, and it tells an AI what this is. So for instance, if you wrote a really awesome article that is like thought leadership to the max, and it has all these great keywords in it, and the schema for that page was for, like, you want it to be for an article or FAQ, but let's say it was for like an organizational page, then AI is not going to pick that up when someone types in to find what you talked about, because AI is going to be looking for FAQs and articles, not an organizational structure. So schema is important. You have to make sure you need someone to go in your website and verify that you have the right schema set up for your pages. Okay, local businesses, local service-based businesses. You need to, this is the same thing for, this is what it was for traditional SEO, but now it's kind of enhanced with AI. Like what I said in my ChatGPT search, I said best agency or web development agency in Sacramento. You need to optimize your content for those. So you need to optimize your content also for longer tail keywords or longer tail searches, because people have more conversations with AI than just giving it commands. I think people gave commands to Google, and AI is becoming more conversational. So you need to use Google's keywords to help you come up with more content that's written around the conversational tone of AI. One thing that will never stop changing is you need reviews on multiple platforms, and you need a strong Google My Business profile, and which they changed the name of Google My Business, but it's the same thing. You need to make sure that your online presence on those platforms are strong, because if you notice the AI search results, it uses your website and third-party websites to figure out how it should rank the answers that it gives people. One of the last pieces is just think answers first content, just clear intros. This is an example of one of our blogs. What are zero-click searches and how do they impact organic marketing? That is a keyword that someone would be typing into AI. Like what, I mean, literally, what are zero-click searches and how do they impact organic marketing? So that ranks well for that. Plus, that tells you exactly what the blog is about. So you know if you're going to waste your time or not. So that's what I mean by clear intros, natural language. That is what a human would type in. And that is what AI has the easiest time reading. The future of AI, or the future of search is assistive. So again, like I said, AI is very conversational. It's very context aware. Users want an answer. They just want one answer, not here's what you could try. So the more authoritative and the more clear you are in your messaging, the more you will be picked up as that voice. Just quick key takeaways. AI is changing SEO. It's not killing it. If you've gotten anything from this, it is that doubling down on your SEO efforts is more important than ever. Good SEO will outperform anything else when it comes to AI. There's no way to game AI. You have to have good SEO in order to have good search results in AI. And that comes with authority, clarity, and trust. And that means that it takes time. You need to earn your way into the AI answer box. So this is another quick rundown of what you can do today. I'm not going to go over them. I've gone over all of them already. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can email me at jhanish@329.com. And be more than happy to answer any questions you have. But if you're not investing in continual SEO enhancements and improvements and quality content, then you're getting left behind by other companies who are doing that. AI is here to stay. People are going to be using AI more and more. Just like I said at the beginning, it will replace the verb to Google something. People are not going to Google things anymore. They're going to go to their AI. I hope you found this helpful. I wish you the best of luck in optimizing your content for AI, and I'll see you in the next webinar.